Hello, and welcome to a new Path of Exile solo self-found series. So, what we're going to be doing is making a new solo self-found character. We're not going to deal with the league or anything, because usually, I don't know how long we're going to be playing. I think the league's only going on for a month. And what we want to do is maybe just play the base game. But before we can start our solo self-out character, what we're gonna have to do is migrate everything from this character. Because I think we're playing a little bit. As you can see, usually we play solo self-out hardcore. Then we get pretty far, but then it gets pretty difficult, and then it gets too scary, and then we never really progress past I think our highest level is 82 or something. So we did get pretty far. What we're gonna do is start a softcore series. This way, we could try some different things. Because usually when you're playing hardcore, you're so scared of everything. Everything's gonna kill you because it probably will. So what we're gonna do is click this migrate all button. If we migrate this, should we migrate everything from hardcore solo self-found? Oh no, should we be playing hardcore? I have no idea. There's so many options here. So I think for right now, because if we want to play hardcore, it's so difficult to decide. Alright, so we just killed Hillock here. So what we're doing is we made a hardcore solo self-out. Because we're still undecided. I know hardcore, all you're going to be doing is building every single character the exact same way. Whenever we're playing the witch, right? The witch is gonna be a pure intelligence, just energy shield. Every single time we go with the Templar armor with armor energy shield. I think if somebody doesn't have armor, they just take way too much damage. I always find that. So we're gonna do. So yeah, this here. So it looks like we already reset everything, right? We don't have any progress on hardcore solo self-out. So what we're gonna do is go back to character selection screen, and then if you wanted to reset everything, so hardcore solo self out here. If we had progress here, if we had a whole bunch of items, we wanted to completely restart from scratch, we could click the migrate all button. And what this does is completely resets your hardcore solo self out. And it just puts everything to regular hardcore leads, all your stashes, your characters, your atlas tree, your hideout, absolutely everything is reset. So if we do that, now we have a fresh start solo hardcore solo self-out. Then if we go here to this solo self-out off-core character that we made, we already played a little bit. Looks like we didn't play for too long. We have some 3 socket equipment here. So what we're gonna be doing is trying to get some new 3 socket equipment here, as well as all these other things. And as you can see, we do have a lot of bank space. We have 100 premium tabs plus all the other tabs here. So something we're gonna do is go to character selection. We're going to migrate everything from solo self-found. And this will completely reset the solo self-found. I guess we can delete this character here. We don't need them anymore. So delete you, hardcore solo self-found checker. We can delete you. And we almost have all our characters deleted. We just have our hardcore characters. So we did make a lot more different hardcore characters. It's just we delete them all the time to make room. Sometimes we die. Usually the only reason we die is because you don't stop moving. It's like that one enemy, he puts those prisms and they stack up, that when you kill him, he just kills you. I think that's mostly it. As well, if you don't have any armor, like we said. So what we're gonna be doing is creating a brand new character here with solo self-out. We're so tempted to do hardcore because it makes you think that you achieved something more, right? So if you do hardcore solo self-out, it would make our stuff more valuable. But then if your character dies, that's it. You have to restart. And I think usually I think we got to Act 10 or something, and then we were farming the before maps, and then we were in that one like level 66 place, and then that guy with the crystals got us. That we didn't feel like playing anymore. So you have to think about it. Like hardcore is the better one, but it's also bad in a way. I have to think about this one. We're also gonna start with a new loot filter as well. So we're gonna start with a complete loot filter from scratch and probably build that up as well here. Alright, so what I think we're gonna do is we're just gonna do softcore. Just because I want to actually try building some different characters, because it's like every time I build a ranger, it's like you have to have armor evasion, or else you're just gonna get killed. Same with everything. Like if you're playing a hardcore, if you don't have armor, you can't play that character. So everyone's the same. So let's try a softcore, and then it's like the characters, they may suck if they don't have armor, but maybe we'll see if we can figure out if they can actually get good or something. But then once we did that, we're like, maybe we should play hardcore. We don't know. Alright, so I think we're gonna do softcore, just because I want to try some different builds. Like when you do hardcore, you need like as much life regen as you can get. And if you don't have the life regen, you're basically dead. But then softcore doesn't mean anything. Is the beginning just gonna be us contemplating hardcore, softcore? We've always played hardcore. We've never played softcore. But then something stupid always kills you in one hit. Alright, so I think I finally decided. So I think we're gonna do softcore. Because we were just sitting here, we had our eyes closed, we were thinking, like, the things that could kill you. You can get ignited, and then the burn damage just drains your health before you can heal. Same with like corrupted blood. If you get corrupted blood, you have to get that passive on the skill tree. Everybody gains access to it, but you're not gonna get the armor or the life regen. Pretty much like when you're playing hardcore, I think like the only viable character is like the Templar or somebody who builds like that. It's the only character that they've ever been to. Solo self-found. So we're gonna be doing solo self-found softcore. I don't think there's any reason to do hardcore. Because it might actually let us try his characters. Because I know the ranger, he's so weak, he dies so easily. You get like a hit, you're basically dead. So what we're gonna be doing is starting with the Templar over here. And what are we gonna do? We don't even know what we usually name them.
And is that not the greatest folly of all? To lose faith when it's all you have left? You were once the chosen of God.
Oh, we're not doing hardcore. Should we do hardcore?
An exile.
SSF? HCSSF. We're so used to doing hardcore solo self-out. So used to doing hardcore. Alright, so we decided. So we're so used to just playing hardcore that I don't think that we've ever not played hardcore. So I think we're gonna do that. We're so used to playing hardcore. I know everybody is gonna be using armor and it's gonna make like most of the items useless. So what we're gonna be doing is Templar go hardcore SSF. Hardcore SSF. Hardcore characters, you die for any reason, you lose everything. We'll do that. So we reset the hardcore solo self-found. Something we have to do is like set up our loot filter. So if we go to options and then go to game, there's an item filter here. So we can create our own loot filter. Maybe we'll do the loot filter at the boss here. But for now, we're just going to pick up this scepter here and then go fight you. We'll probably just leave everything in there. Press I to open your inventory. So we're going to skip the tutorials here. And we're probably not going to be like recording all the gameplay. I think most of the series is going to be about the loot and everything. So I wonder how is our place good compared to it? So what we usually do is like go here and just clear everything. I know you don't need to. Like we played this game so much. Like I said, we had some like characters level 70 and level 80 on hardcore solo self-found already. And I guess the only dangerous thing is like the league mechanic. Like if there's no league mechanic, like the campaign is gonna be straightforward. So we got some iron greaves here, so we're gonna put this on. So something good about hardcore. So if you go to defenses, you can see your armor here. We don't have any armor, but if you put these iron greaves on, it's gonna give us 8 armor. So we put this. This is gonna estimated physical damage reduction 19%. So what you need to do is all these enemies are gonna do like so much damage to you. You need to get as much armor as you possibly can. Evasion's really good too, because if you can just evade the hits, and you don't even get hit. I guess what we're gonna do is just close this window here and just keep the inventory open. Then we can see what we get. So here's the locked chest we're always gonna get, where we get our second skill gem here. Elemental proliferation support. So it's actually pretty decent. Cause I know we watched like those videos, the tutorial videos. And he says like glacial. What is this? The elemental proliferation support. It's not that good as a beginning skill, but it actually it is pretty good. Because it freezes everybody. It's really good for like ignite and everything. If you ignite somebody or if you shock somebody. So it actually is pretty decent if you use it properly. So the only thing you have to do is just worry about not dying. And usually these corpses have a lot of good loot. So we pick up this plain vest. Our damage reduction goes from 19% all the way up to 46%. So that's pretty much why you want to get like armor. Now pretty much when we're fighting enemies, we're just going to be taking like half the damage basically. So we figured that. We got this. And then we'll start heading to the next area. So if we'll finish clearing the area, and then we'll come back. Maybe we'll do the first pause here. These are you check to see if there's any barrels or anything, because we are playing hardcore, so you need like as much gear as you can get. So you see before, these guys were like just destroying us. With the 50% damage reduction, these guys don't really do that much anymore. And if we just clear these guys before the boss, we could probably even level up. Get our first skill here. Get another plain vest. Maybe it has more armor. No, it has less armor. Alright. Oh, I thought we were going to level up after killing that guy. We're actually pretty close to leveling up here. So we can find like one more enemy before the boss. Where's the boss right there? He's coming for us. I was hoping to level up before I fight him. But is there not like a single enemy to kill? I guess not. I guess we have to kill him without leveling up. But we do have like our armor here. So you can see, usually this guy destroys you. But something you do is you just walk around him. And he won't be able to actually hit you. And with the glacial hammer thing, the elemental proliferation support keeps him frozen essentially. Then he goes to swing, you just move behind him, and he'll never ever hit you. And that makes him easy. So we get all these items on the ground here. As we can see, it's hard to tell what to pick up here. Because there's no item filter. So if we go here, we go to options, item filter. This is the default one. Do anything? I guess the default one doesn't even really do anything. So essentially, you have to get a item filter, the soft one. We haven't used it since the last league, so we have to update it. So what you have to do is go to the internet here. Do we have this site pulled up? Yeah, we do. Okay. So what you need to do is go to. So what we do to set up our loot filter is just go to Google. Go to PoE loot filter, and then there's a Filterblade. You just click on this, and then you can create your own loot filter here. So as you can see, we're logged out. So when you come in here, you have to actually sign in with PoE. So you have to be like signed in your PathMexile account here, and then you have to authorize it to gain access. What this does is you can create a loot filter. So you have like my filters here. If you could delete this, because there was a whole bunch of things that we changed. Like if you go here, you could customize. We'll probably look at what we changed before we restart it here. Something we did is like campaign blow level 68, the 3-lit gear general. Basically, once you get to like the that first caverns, they're like item level 5, I think it stops showing 3 linked items. I don't think it starts hiding items at that point. So we like to do, since we're playing solo self hours, we like these to be shown all the time. So I think like stop showing 3 links. And then down here, something we changed, it's like large mid-level magic items. I think it makes it so it hides these blue items. So we changed that. Maybe we should actually just load the basic soft filter and then load this one as well. Then have like both of them. So it looks like something we changed here. Does it show exactly what we changed? I think it's just because it was hiding these items, so we made it so it doesn't hide them. Add additional rules, and then we added some other rules for some other things, like if something's perfect defense, something's perfect quality. And you can change all these things here. Like so many things you can do with the item filter. So then what we're gonna do is create a new one here. So if you go to overview, it'd be on the page you started on. And we're just reset this filter here. So what we usually do, I think it starts on semi-strict. So we bring it up to soft down here. Then I think that's it. You can save and export this. We have to optional in public. Okay, so I think the beginning we're actually supposed to go to like never sync stable, so it never changes, right? Tier based on the last handmade update. And then we go to soft. And then how do we save and export? We just go sync download. We have to type this in here, maybe. I guess we have to delete this one first. Or we can rename it. Is there a way to rename this thing? I guess we can save this new one as like I guess we can save it as like a soft base. Then we can sync or download, save and sync, create a new filter, and then it should actually add this to our filter. Successfully updated the filter. It should arrive in the game instantly. Okay, then we got 2 filters here. So we actually have to load this one to update it. Filter's been updated from the previous version to the new one, so we have to just save and export our old filter that we had here. Update that, and then we'll go look at the game here. Yeah, so I think we finally figured that out. So what we're going to be doing is going in here. Then once we have that set up, the should appear here. So if we go to like a soft base, it'll make all these things look different. So that's the main thing that we did. Setting up the loot filter. You're gonna want to maybe do that eventually. So if you can see here, it makes it hard to see what you need, and you'll notice that later down the road. If you go to soft base, makes this currency items stick out more. These blue items, they appear bigger, shows the Pabula Abbott is outlined, which means you might want to pick it up. The rustic sash. So we pick up these 3 items. Then these other 3 items are junk. What we like to do is we changed it a little bit, I think. Oh, I guess these still show up like that. So I guess we'll keep this soft base one, and then we'll change it once we need to. I think once we get up to the stage 5 area. So what we're gonna do is pick up everything here, because we can use everything at the moment. Because we don't have anything. So let me figure that out. Maybe I'll go in here, and then eventually we'll have to look at the skill tree here. But I guess before that, let's just go turn in these quests. So go talk to you. Talk to you. Talk to you. And then we can choose a jab. So all these gems we can buy from the store. Usually lightning tendrils I think is the best one. Usually when we're playing as the witch, I guess everybody. Lightning tendrils is just so strong. So strong. Should we go with lightning tendrils or should we just go with spike because it's like the actual Templar ability? So you tell because it'll say like strength slash intellect. This like a sorceress ability. So let's just stick with the Templar theme and go with first gem, Smite. Then we can take this. And if we want to, we come over here, purchase items. And any of those gems that we were just getting, we can actually come here to purchase any of them, as well as some other gems. Which, the one that we need is Raise Zombie. So usually if you have like a spellcaster, it's good to get Raise Zombie because it's like some extra characters that take damage for you. That actually reduces damage taken by so much. So, we're gonna do...
Take care.
So we have a Glacial Hammer. We have this. 22, I guess that's the best armor we have. We'd also go shopping for some things, but maybe we should actually look at our bank, like, or organize this here pretty soon. So, like, all of these empty bank space, we have to figure out what do we do with them, right? Maybe the currency tab could go at the top. I don't think we're gonna be using these maps anytime soon. So just throw these down here. Then as we start using these tabs, we can actually bring them up, maybe. So I guess the first one is the currency tab here. And if we ever get any currency, we can just throw this in here. Is it like a shift click? Oh, it's a control click. Okay, so we have our first thing in our currency tab here. And then they always give you this. They always give you this driftwood wand with 3 different items. For like every single character, they'll give you this 3 colored item here. So these blue items, I think you're supposed to mostly sell these things. So I think we're going to be using these scroll up identify to buy things. So we're playing hardcore, you might need some gear for other characters. Like how? What should we start like organizing this thing already? So we can start like organizing it from the beginning so it does get messed up later. But I guess we can throw these here for now. I don't think we're going to be IDing these. We'll probably be selling them eventually. But for now, we have this Raise Zombie skill jab. So maybe we could put it here. And maybe we got this Smite skill jab. So you put it in the weapon. So it doesn't matter which armor we have. They give you all the weapons for the sockets that we're just buying these here for. So let's look at the skill tree here quick. Because of the Templar. Usually for like a hardcore, you need to do damage. It's like if you don't do enough damage, you're not going to be able to kill the enemies quick enough, and then they're going to be able to use their special attacks, and then they'll kill you. So it's usually not a good idea to go down here, I think. It's a good idea to go down here so you can kill the enemies quicker. So I think we're going to be taking this top row. 14% damage plus 14 mana. Then we'd be headed in this direction. So there we go. So I think we did the skill tree. We could maybe come shop here for something. Like if we did want to pick up lightning tendrils, it is really good ability. Or we could come shop here if we need something. Or we could come shop here if we need something. So I wonder if we should buy anything. Is like anything good here? Like usually the good armors to pick up would be the scale vest would be the best armor. So we can also hold alt to 27 to 38. So if we get something with like 38 armor, that'd be something good to pick up. You can actually just come here, see if you need anything good for your first character. Doesn't look like there's really too much here. Maybe the gloves or something. I think we'll just look around a bit. Maybe we'll come back once we figure out what we're doing. So I think we're just like buying an armor piece because we need armor here. 35, 39, 29, 27. We'll get this one. Because the scale vest the best one to get. So we got a piece of armor here. Compared to the plain vest. Plain vest is just like 22 armor, that's it. But this is like 31 armor plus 31 evasion. Pretty much just like a plain vest is 100% useless. Doesn't have like any use in the game once you get this thing. And I guess the battered helmet's the best helmet to get. But we can get that once we get up to the next place up here. So if we should spend this last scroll of wisdom on. I think we're gonna pick up these flesh scale gauntlets. 'Cause these are gonna be like the best gloves you can get for level 1 for like any character. So that's pretty much what we spent our 3 scrolls on. You get the Ray Zombie Skill Gem, and then the Scale Vest, and then the Fish Scale Gauntlets. This should actually help us get through the first area pretty good.
Stay sharp out there.
Then hopefully we find some item upgrades, like we don't have a helmet or anything. So I guess eventually we're gonna sell these plain vests because they're pretty much outdated at this point. So here's where we are at the moment. Maybe we'll actually bring this here. We won't put it in there. We just keep this here as our currency tab or something. So there we go. So now we have to work our way to the next area. So if we had the video, that was the beginning. So it's just like the beginning was just deciding, do I want to play softcore? Do I want to play hardcore? And we eventually decided to just play hardcore. Then we got through here. We got our character set up. And then we're ready to just go start playing the game and collecting loot and everything. So it should be a lot of fun.